On the newer vehicles, something as simple as a license plate light has become so complicated. They're no longer using fuses. Instead, they're using modules. And I'm going to show you guys an easy way of finding ghost-related electrical issues within minutes without having to tear anything apart. Hey guys, welcome to Random Fix. So as a scan tool can verify, we have an issue with the license plate lights on this Mercedes-Benz that I converted. And this summer, I went on a road trip to Colorado, and all of a sudden, the rear lights stopped working. So then I couldn't drive at night. And long story short, this problem has haunted me for the last 6 months. And yesterday, I bumped into a really nice solution. I have it hooked up here, and these are under $18. You hook it up to one of the circuits. So in this case, the positive of the license plate circuit and ground. Now to inject the signal into here, what I did is I basically used the LED, and with that LED I put some wire to one of the contacts and I inserted it in the direction I needed to. You turn it on, and this is going to be the actual sniffer. So it'll verify through the audio tone that I have a signal right here that this is dispensing out. And if you guys are thinking this is not really needed and you can just get away with a multimeter, guys, I've tried that. I even have a power probe. I bought all different kinds of lights. None of that stuff worked, because in a camper van there's a lot of panels to go and remove. This particular van is really long, and this wire here runs from here all the way to the front. I came here, I did my test. It goes through here. I was like, okay, great. So the power has made it into here. I went around to the front, and that same wire harness runs all the way through this side of the van. So you guys can see why I was really hesitant about pulling all these panels out and start poking wires, as it may void the warranty. I didn't want to take any chances. So I was able to quickly detect that the signal wasn't making it here. So the brake had to be between here and the back. Isn't that crazy? They got rid of fuses and put in modules. And if you make a mistake with this module, you're going to be paying thousands of dollars. Now the tool that I'm showing you guys in this video is very safe when used properly. So make sure you guys watch the whole video, as I don't want to be responsible for you guys damaging your vehicle. Stick around. So then I came to the back of the van, and the wire harness runs up here. I noticed that nothing was happening. I went down further, and it started getting hot right there with full contact. And what I quickly discovered is this connector wasn't seated for some reason. But long story short, this particular electrical tracer is going to be a lifesaver. Let me show you guys how this fixed it. So then I went through, seated the clip correctly until it actually made a clicking noise. And guess what, guys? The lights started working. That easy. This is one of the coolest tools ever, guys. Honestly, under 20 bucks, find that break in seconds. And with a lot of the newer vehicles, probing the wires with these smaller picks is really becoming impossible, as the wires are becoming super thin, and you may go through and void the warranty if you actually end up damaging the wire. What I'm showing you guys is not invasive. In case you were curious on how this worked, it sends a low voltage signal, and it's about 2.1 volts. And the closer you are, the louder it gets. So if you're dealing with a newer vehicle, or you're just not sure, the break in the wire might be temporary, so when you move it around, it might make a connection. So don't take any chances. Disconnect the battery. Find that link to it down below. And thanks again.